Hi, boys and girls. We miss you guys.
You want to go? Go ahead.
We had some fun St. Patrick's Day stuff planned for you guys to do at home. So we were going to give you guys some directions for things you can do at home on St. Patrick's Day. We have a fun social studies activity, a good book, and of course a good STEM challenge. So
we're going to read the book first, and then we will explain a STEM challenge that you can do, or you don't have to do it. And then Miss Sherlow has a little activity with a leprechaun that will be in your folders that you picked up from school. Ready?
All right, ready.
So the book is called How to Catch a Leprechaun. You can stop me if you have any questions for them throughout it.
Okay.
The night is dark, the streets are quiet. St. Patrick's Day is near. I tap my hammer so you'll know the leprechaun is here. I'll pull out all your laces, put glitter in your hair, and when you walk around you'll see my gold coins everywhere. You'll never catch me in your trap, but yes, I'll make a scene. I'll turn the whole place upside down, your toilet will be green. This is funny. House number 1, I'm going in. Really? That's your trap? I'm in and out without a doubt. That one was a snap. And now I think it's getting worse. A shoebox on a stick? I'll dance a jig and still escape. We leprechauns are quick. Another house, I fixed your shoes, they really were quite smelly. I'll eat the nuts you left as bait and leave with a full belly. Now you're talking, look at this. It's dandelion tea, but I'm too speedy for your trap. This tea is mine for free. I know you want my pot of gold, that iron cage was clever. But I've been alive for 200 years. You won't catch me ever. Ha 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 ha. Now you're getting fancy. But I'll escape with twinkle toes. It's a fancy pantsy dancy. It seems to me an engineer has helped with this design. Too bad this little leprechaun is going to be just fine. Your entire house is one big trap, from the ceiling to the floor. Nice try indeed, but soon enough I'll stroll right out the door. The leprechaun, be gone 3,000, gave me quite a scare. But without a four-leaf clover, I won't be caught in there. You'll never catch this leprechaun. Impossible, that's a fact. Unless one day a brilliant child designs the perfect trap. But who will be that child? Better luck next year. The end. Okay, so what we were going to do in class today was build our own leprechaun traps using items that we have at school and just recycled items like toilet paper rolls or boxes, tissue boxes, stuff like that. So you guys can still do that at home just with whatever you can find. So things that might be able to find in your kitchen like aluminum foil or paper plates, cups, stuff like that. If you have glue or tape, Dollar Tree also has glue or tape. You can use crayons to color it. You could use little gold coins that you find at Dollar Tree. Literally anything you want to make this trap. But we just want you to be creative and show us that you could trap a leprechaun.
And if you make a trap at home and you want us all to see it, you are welcome to take a picture of it. And if you have a smartphone, have your parents download our Class Dojo app and you can send us a picture on Class Dojo and we can post those so everybody can share their leprechaun trap ideas.
Yeah. So if you do that, send it to us, and then if you want to write about it, that will be bonus points. You can write about how your trap works. Like if it was a real trap, obviously it might not do what you want it to do if it's just made out of paper, but if you are an engineer and you could design it with technology, you could tell us how you would build it so that it actually functions. Maybe something shuts on him, or you pull a string and something happens, so you could make it like that too.
Or write a story about how you caught a leprechaun in your trap. Obviously using all the things we learned about writing narratives this year, so you need to have problems, solutions, characters, a setting, a nice order of events, and some sort of resolution at the end. So we do have one other quick craftivity for you guys to do today. So here's an example of what it will look like in the end, so you guys can use tape or glue or whatever you have at home to color. So what you guys are going to do is you guys will get this worksheet, and it's a glyph cutout. So all you really need to do is you'll look at this paper, and it will give you step-by-step directions on how to color it. So for instance, it says bow tie. What word do you think describes a leprechaun best? Clever, sneaky, or tricky? So I obviously picked that I think they're clever. So I cut out the
Yellow bow tie.
The bow tie with the shamrock on it, colored it yellow, and followed those directions. And so each thing, if you look at your list, goes through hat and vest, arms, leggings and sleeves, shoes, and kind of gives you those step-by-step directions of how to color it and which ones to use. And then we are going to go interview some other teachers for you guys, because I'm sure that you are missing them too, and I know that they're missing you guys. And then we are going to let you guys graph their answers. What do they think about the leprechaun? Are they clever, sneaky, or tricky? You guys will need to fill in your scale on the side, and you guys will have to color in your graph, and then obviously put your name on it.
And give it a title, because all graphs need a title.
Absolutely. So this is kind of our fun St. Patrick's Day activity, and we really miss you guys. We hope you are staying healthy and staying at home, and we will see you soon, hopefully.
Okay, so as we walk around and ask different teachers, they're either going to say clever, sneaky, or tricky. Those are the three options. You are just going to graph it, like Miss Shirlo said, right there on your graph. So if you are getting behind, like if it takes you a while to color it, you can pause this video, color it in, and then press play so that you don't have to miss any of them. But here we go.
Mr. Caduti, sneaky.
Mr. Reynolds, leprechauns are sneaky.
Mr. Shedd, leprechauns are tricky.
Hi, I'm Miss Wolf, and I think leprechauns are sneaky.
I'm Nurse Jen, and I think leprechauns are clever.
I'm Mr. Raby, and I think leprechauns are tricky.
Hi, I'm Mr. Tudor, and I think leprechauns are tricky.
I'm Mrs. Pendleton, and I think leprechauns are clever.
I'm Mr. Lippert, and I think leprechauns are sneaky.
I think leprechauns are tricky.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Wellen, and I think leprechauns are sneaky.
My name's Miss Bryant, and I think leprechauns are tricky.
My name's Mrs. Hurst, and I think leprechauns are tricky.
Hi, I'm Mrs. T, and I think that leprechauns are sneaky.
I'm Mrs. McGee, and I think leprechauns are sneaky.
My name's Miss Bowl, and I think leprechauns are tricky.
And I'm Miss Tackett, and I think they're sneaky.
My name is Miss Brinkley, and I think that leprechauns are sneaky.
My name is Miss Miller, and I think leprechauns are sneaky.
Miss Mona, and I think leprechauns are tricky.
My name's Mr. Gibson, and I think leprechauns are sneaky.
Hi, I'm Miss Brittany Perkins. I think leprechauns are sneaky.
Hi, my name is Rhonda Probst, and I think leprechauns are very clever.
Hi, I'm Miss Gibson, and I think leprechauns are sneaky.
All right. I hope you guys got all that recorded, but we wanted to share what we thought. So I'm Miss Curtis, and I think leprechauns are clever.
And I'm Miss Shirlo, and I also think leprechauns are clever.
Okay, so now you can go ahead and make your graph. You can make your little leprechaun, and hopefully make your STEM challenge too, the leprechaun trap, and then send us a picture of it all on Class Dojo.
Yes, we miss you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.